while back, I was feeling lost and completely out of control. Life was taking me for a ride, if you know what I mean. So I set out with the goal to create a morning routine that would hit that sweet spot where science and manifestation overlap to create real change in my life effortlessly every morning, no matter how the rest of my day went. I wanted to know if it was possible to create a routine that would do that, not just some cute organization of my life in the morning. It took me over a year, but I did it. I created that morning routine. And it took me over a year, not because it's hard, it's actually quite simple, but because it took hours of research and intention to piece it together. So far using it, I've gotten a grip on my anxiety. I manifested the love of my life. I changed how people perceive me, changed the shape of my face even, and so much more. And no, this isn't a magic trick. Neurosurgeon and Stanford professor Dr. James Doty defines the science behind manifestation as the ability to embed your intention into your subconscious. Now look, this routine is not perfect, and I'm not claiming that it's going to fix all of your problems. However, it is backed with intention and evidence, and I've gone ahead and linked all of the studies and research and links to the experts down below in the video description, just so that you can learn more and understand where I'm getting my information from. Some of it is very technical and practical, other parts of the routine are very creative, so I'm sure you'll find something that really resonates with you. And look, I have no idea how you found this video, but I do know that you're here for a reason. So I'm really excited to share this routine with you. Thank you for being here with me. Let's get into it. All right, now step one is incredibly practical, but stick with me. I promise this routine gets way more interesting as we go. Step one is a lymphatic drainage massage. I always start by connecting with my body, more specifically my immune system. So if you don't know much about the lymphatic system, it is part of your immune system that is responsible for the distribution of fluids throughout my body. It's also responsible for removing toxins and is the first line of defense in helping my body fight off disease, illness, and bacteria. So this is truly critical for normal function, and health is wealth, baby. If you don't have your health, you can't do anything else. So doing just a 5-minute lymphatic drainage massage really supports my immune system and also decreases the swelling in my face. So if you're someone like me who suffers from allergies, this kind of massage can offer a lot of relief. I've gone ahead and linked some videos down below from qualified experts and physical therapists that I watch on YouTube so that you can learn more or create a lymphatic massage routine of your own. All right, now moving right along to step two.
Your platysmal muscle connects the anterior fibers to the deltoid, so it is important to make sure that there is no fascial pull.
Step number two is a 10-minute face sculpting massage, specifically focusing on the fascia. So this specific routine is by Anastasia Beauty Fascia on Instagram. She's become wildly popular. Her courses are pretty expensive. However, she did give a 10-minute free routine on Instagram, which is what I follow every morning. So the fascia is a stringy tissue below your skin that surrounds your body. It provides shape and support for your organs, bones, joints, everything. It is flexible, so it can stretch and tighten. So the concept here is to understand how to use the fascia, the tissue underneath your skin, to help shape your face while creating healthy benefits like good blood and oxygen flow and relaxed muscles. I'm dumbing this down like crazy, so I've listed resources below because again, I'm still a student. But in this 10-minute routine, Anastasia incorporates the fascia, acupoints, and muscle stretching to create a magnitude of beauty and health benefits. I am committed to aging gracefully. I am 31 years young now, and people often call this nature's Botox. And I just think it's amazing to understand how my face shape is communicating to me what is going on at a deeper level, because the fascia is actively responding to your movements throughout the day and the stress that you're carrying. In my off time, I'm doing more research on other face sculpting modalities like face yoga. However, this 10-minute routine is so easy and keeps me on track in the morning, especially if I have a busy day ahead. So this is what I commit to. I also really like to incorporate some affirmations to myself while doing this. Now moving on to step number 3, which is a 12-minute posture routine. Now I've gone deep into certain posture exercises, and I also bought that viral 12-minute posture routine from By That Girl. I'll be honest, there is nothing really unique or special about this routine. I think I paid around $30 for it. I'll put the pricing on the screen. You can very easily come up with your own posture routine, specifically if you focus on your trapezius and your deltoid muscles. However, this is great because it can keep you on track. So if buying a posture routine like this one gets you to do the exercise, then do it. Great posture not only improves your overall health by getting rid of tech neck and your muscle tightness, but it also shapes your subconscious. And remember, the key to manifestation is submerging your intentions into your subconscious. So good posture creates confidence. It literally changes how you are perceived in the world and how you show up in the world. And when people perceive you to be more confident, you often get more respect and are held in higher regard. So here's that formula. Good posture equals confidence, which equals a subconscious increase in your self-worth. Good posture is nothing to sleep on. Definitely invest in this. And as an added bonus, it also impacts the shape of your face. Go figure. Good posture can reduce facial swelling, fine lines, and the nasolabial folds. Step number 4 is the secret sauce, and everyone overlooks it. Step number 4 is a 10-minute EFT tapping exercise. Everyone sleeps on step 4, so if you do this, you are going to be ahead of the vast majority of people. People think EFT is too simple to mean anything, but it is truly the key to unlocking the next level of your life. At least that's been true for me. If you want dramatic change in your life fast, step number 4 is it. Emotional freedom technique, or EFT tapping, is an evidence-based healing technique that interacts with the body's nervous system, or fear response, by tapping on energy meridians throughout the body, otherwise known as acupoints. There is scientific evidence to show how tapping can have a direct and almost immediate impact on the brain. Research is still developing, but it's there. I've gone ahead and linked some of the scientific studies below. Tapping is an incredible way to reset your nervous system, but it can also be used to help work through emotional hardship or manifest. Tapping is direct access to your nervous system health, and many physiological systems are ruled by the subconscious. So therefore, tapping acts as a direct communication channel to your subconscious. Tapping allows you to embed safety and your desires directly into your subconscious brain. You are literally retraining your nervous system to react in ways that are more productive. My favorite tapping guide is Tap with Brad on YouTube. He has been an EFT practitioner for decades. He has so many resources and has so many videos about working through emotional hardship and also how to manifest the things you want through tapping. I highly recommend you check it out. Step number 5 is to journal. Now, I know you hear this all the time, but that's because it really works. Now, specifically, the order of this morning routine can be switched around pretty harmlessly. However, I highly recommend that you journal directly after your tapping exercise. Your nervous system is reset, so you're feeling grounded, and that direct line to your subconscious is open. This is optimal time for journaling. According to studies, we are somewhere between 32 and 42% more likely to achieve our goals if we write them down. That is incredibly significant. I'm not going to go into the specifics of how I journal because that's a whole video on its own, but one exercise I do every day without fail is a list of gratitudes, and I'll bounce back and forth between something I'm grateful for that I currently have, and then I'll say the same statement, I am grateful for a thing that I'm currently manifesting. So altogether, steps 1 through 5 take me about an hour or just over an hour, depending on how long I want to journal. After that comes step number 6. This is the part of my morning routine I get the most questions about, so listen up. What do I fuel my body with, and what kind of workouts do I do? I drink AG1, and I've landed on this out of countless other greens drinks I've tried because AG1 is more than greens. This is my daily scoop of vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and superfoods. It is research-backed, which is a non-negotiable for me, and I just feel an immediate difference after drinking it. My mood is better, my energy levels are more consistent, and it's an investment in my long-term health. I have been a paying customer of AG1 for years, so when they asked to sponsor this video, it was a no-brainer. Now look, I know sticking with a morning routine can be a bit of a challenge, but this is so simple. No matter what your morning routine looks like, this can slip right in. How many times have you seen AG1, told yourself you wanted to try it, and then put it off? Well, not anymore. This is your sign to do it with me, okay? Just do it. You're not gonna regret it. Click that link down below in my video description to get 20 bucks off your first AG1 subscription, plus $76 worth of free goodies. Do it with me now, come on. Thank you AG1 for sponsoring today's video. That completes step 6, fueling my body. Now on to the final technical step in my morning routine, which is movement. The key for me to committing to a routine regarding my body is that I do this out of love and not out of hate for my body looking a certain way. I haven't always had the healthiest relationship with working out or with my body, so this is something that I'm really, really proud of, to be able to show up here in a way that is centered in love and gratitude for this vessel that has carried me through everything in my life. I focus on low impact and kinesthetic workouts. Low impact workouts are so much gentler on my joints, especially over time. I want to make sure I take care of my joints to support myself as I age. Low impact workouts are also incredible for my cycle. So if you are someone who has a menstrual cycle, I really recommend looking into cycle syncing your workouts. Low impact workouts can really support you at different phases in your cycle. Kinesthetic workouts focus on improving flexibility, balance, and overall body control. So many people don't know this, but I actually suffered from a traumatic brain injury in high school where I completely lost my sense of balance. I had to relearn how to ride a bike and even walk in a straight line. So kinesthetics is incredibly important to me, and kinesthetic exercises are amazing at toning and shaping your body because it requires you to use all of the smaller muscles that are required for something like balance and body control that aren't often used in traditional workouts. So it's a really holistic approach to get all of your different muscles engaged. But babe, don't get it twisted. I have never sweat so much. My heart rate goes up. I really love that kind of work though, because it's creating a new relationship with my body. I use the app Bar Definition by Action Jacqueline, and I cannot recommend it enough. The focus is on barre, yoga, Pilates, dance. The key is that I don't have to plan my workouts. Every day of the week, there's a new exercise, and she really does have a very supportive and holistic approach. So again, I cannot recommend this app enough. It's something that works for me. I'd love to hear what works for you down in the comments. So after my workout, I'll usually just shower and then get right into my skincare and my cosmetics. I have recently completely revamped my cosmetic bag and my skincare regimen. We don't have to go into that now. If it's something you're interested in, let me know and I can make a whole separate video about it. There was a time not long ago that I couldn't even think about showing up on camera without makeup on, and I just feel so free. Sometimes I think back on that version of me who was so consumed in self-hate, and just really breaks my heart because that's something that is so taught. When you unlock self-hate, a whole new world and timeline opens up for you because you don't even realize how consuming it is. We're gonna do a little sparkle today. I used to be so scared of drawing more attention to myself, so I would never do really pretty things to my face with cosmetics, with my makeup. But now I just love a little sparkle. If you've made it this far, congratulations, this is the last step. Now, most people won't watch this video till the end, so you are one of the few who made it, and in my opinion, step number 8 is by far the most valuable step. People dismiss it because they don't actually see the underlying value, and I want to explain this to you. Step number 8 is to sit still and feel gratitude. Now, this is such an easy step to overlook because it's hard to see the value and there's always something else that needs to be done or is demanding our attention, and we center so much of our value around our productivity. Demand to sit still. This takes incredible discipline. It is crucial that you stop letting your energy leak everywhere. It's a terrible habit. If you can master the skill of sitting still amidst chaos, I guarantee you will become one of the most magnetic people in your life. Think about this. Why on earth have we normalized indulging chaos and then we take romance and beauty in crumbs? Like, why is this normal? Why would I not indulge the magic and beauty of my life regularly? I've learned that I have to demand space for it. This is important because, and listen, I want this to make sense to you. The things that we make space for are what multiply. We say things like, oh, this just always happens to me. And we're right. Patterns exist based on what we are consciously and subconsciously calling into our lives. It's like being in a noisy room and somehow you hear your name from across the room. Now, how is that possible? It's possible because you are attuned to that word. Your subconscious is filtering the noise and searching for the things that you've trained it to seek. We cannot control the noise in the room or the chaos of our life, but we can control what our subconscious is seeking out. There really is a science behind manifestation. Use this step to design the life you truly want to live. When I say that this morning routine took me over a year to create, I am not lying to you. And some people might think that is absolutely absurd, but this morning routine truly changed my entire life. And I know you're the person who can appreciate the detail and nuance and research that I put into it because you're here for a reason. I can't even begin to describe how excited I am to share this with you. And if any part of this morning routine really resonated, please give me a shout in the comments. This is why I make these videos, to feel a little less alone in this crazy world. And if you like this video, let me know if you want other videos like this, like my evening routine, my meal prepping, how I manifested the love of my life. That was crazy. Anyway, thank you so much for spending this time with me. It means the world to me. And be sure to subscribe to this channel. That way we can hang out again soon.